how important is self-awareness to a healthy relationship?
Yeah, it's a little bit of this inverted U kind of thing, right? Where too little self-awareness is a bad thing, but also too much, I think, can be bad as well, because you have some people who are ruminative or obsessive about things, and that just generates so much self-doubt and anxiety that that's not good either. But there is this good kind of middle point where you do want to be self-reflective, and there's a lot of nice data now coming into psychology from a more Eastern kind of philosophy that is kind of mindfulness based and just suggests that if on a daily basis you're attentive to the small things in a relationship. I'm huge on this, actually. It's the small things in a relationship that really matter in the long run, and it's one of the things that people can have the most control over. And not only the things that you do for a partner or for the relationship, but also the act of being mindful and noticing and being grateful and appreciating what somebody else does. I can give you a quick example. So in studies of bereavement of happily married couples, so someone's been happily married 40, 50, 60 years and now they're bereaved. Researchers will ask, so what is it that you miss about your relationship or your partner? And it's never the big ticket kinds of things, you know. I miss all the exciting trips to overseas or whatever. They'll say, I miss the tiny things that we did together that were habits and that were ours. One of the most heartbreaking ones still to me to this day is this older gentleman who said, I miss that she was the only one that knew that I took 2 lumps of sugar in my coffee. You know, I miss driving into work together. I miss the walks around the lake after work. That's the great stuff in romantic relationships, in our friendships, in our work relationships. But it's so easy, I think, to lose track of those, you know, and to take those things for granted. So if I had one piece of advice for people, that's the main thing.
So how do we kind of, I guess, flex or develop that muscle when your life doesn't have a regular rhythm? So a lot of the entrepreneurs here, they might be traveling 60, 70, sometimes 80% of the time, but they have a relationship and they're in a long-term relationship and they're truly in love and they want to show those small things. Are there ways to do that without having to do it every single day?
Yeah, right. You know, I think one of the things that's helpful sometimes with people who travel a lot is some sort of journaling, and that can be really creative now, I think, with technology. The simple act of taking a picture of something that was meaningful to you or interesting to you, that actually holds value for your partner, that you were thoughtful enough, one, to capture that, and then also to catalog it in some sort of way. You don't have to send it that day, but some people keep a photo album that they automatically upload to, and that's really nice for somebody to be able to see that kind of thing. Some people still write old school letters or postcards. It's so awesome when you get actual mail, right? That's personal, so that's another great thing you can do. But, you know, one of the things that we find, of course, is there's quantity and there's quality. And I know this sounds common sense in hindsight, but even the best of us can lose track of being mindful about the quality we give when we do have face-to-face time. I think for busy people, for ambitious people, charged up people, one of the biggest things is learning how to create some sort of space and separation between the time that you're charged up and worked up for your professional life and when you switch over to your personal life. So when you do get the chance to be face-to-face, how do you build in that buffer to make that transition?